Good morning. I'd like to call the 8th Osage Nation Congress to order. It is September 7th. The time is 10 a.m. We are on day 3 of our agenda. Congressman Hamilton, will you please say our morning prayer?
Yes. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Hayandatsu Wakanda, Wakanda, and Shinki. Father, ask you be in our heart and our minds. We come together under one people as your watch, Lord. Please be with the families and homes represented here, the families who are dealing with mourning and sickness. Please be with our men and women in uniform, wherever they may be. All these things I ask in your precious name, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Congressman Bighorse,
Present.
Congressman Hamilton,
Here.
Congressman Keene,
Present.
Congresswoman Lemon,
Present.
Congressman Maker,
Here.
Congressman Potts, Congresswoman Redcorn,
Here.
Congresswoman Revard,
Here.
Second Speaker Shaw,
Present.
Congresswoman Stabler,
Present.
Congressman Tillman, Speaker Goodfox,
Present.
Assistant Chief Walker.
Here.
Next, we have approval of the journal.
Speaker.
Congressman Hamilton.
Motion to approve the journal from September 5th as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed say no. One abstention,
Abstain.
2 abstentions. Passes. Thank you. We are now on reports of select committees. Congresswoman Revard.
Thank you, Speaker. Good morning, Assistant Chief and colleagues. The Appropriations Committee met on September 5th, and we discussed Bill Number ONCA 23-82, an act to provide an appropriation to the legislative branch of the Osage Nation for fiscal year 2024 in the amount of $2,643,719 and to establish an alternate effective date. Final committee action was a do pass with yes votes from Good Fox, Hamilton, Red Corn, Shaw, Stabler, and Revard. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. We are now on reports of standing committees. Congresswoman Stabler.
Good morning, everyone. The Health and Social Services Committee met on September 6th on Resolution ONCR 2323, a resolution to authorize a limited waiver of sovereign immunity from suit and consent of jurisdiction to Paycom Payroll LLC for payroll services for CCAPECA. The final committee action was a do pass, voting yes were Hamilton, Maker, Redcorn, and Stabler. We also met on ONCA 2399, and an act to provide an appropriation to the CCAPECA for fiscal year 2024 in the amount of $1,838,820 and to establish an alternate effective date. I was the sponsor. The final committee action was the do pass, voting yes were Hamilton, Maker, Redcorn, and Stabler.
Thank you. We are now on introduction of bills or resolutions. Hearing none, we are now on bills and resolutions on first reading. Congresswoman Revard.
Thank you, Speaker. Reading in ONCA 23-104, an act to amend ONCA 22-94 to provide an appropriation, modification, and supplemental appropriations to the executive branch in the amount of $533,410 of non-tribal funds and to establish an alternate effective date. Reading in ONCA 23-105, an act to provide an appropriation to the Community Development Financial Institution for fiscal year 2024 in the amount of $520,162 and to establish an alternate effective date. Reading in ONCA 23-106, an act to provide an appropriation to Tribal Works for fiscal year 2024 in the amount of $887,072 and to establish an alternate effective date. And finally, reading in ONCR 23-24, a resolution to revise and approve the fiscal year 2024 annual revenue projection of the Osage Nation.
Thank you. ONCA 23-104 will be assigned to appropriations. ONCA 23-105 will be assigned to Commerce, Gaming, and Land. ONCA 23-106 will be assigned to appropriations. And ONCR 23-24 will be assigned to appropriations. We are now on motions and notices.
Madam Speaker,
Congresswoman Lemon.
good morning, everyone. Government Operations Committee will be meeting today at 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. And we'll also meet tomorrow immediately following session until 12 p.m. I'd like to notice the members and speaker that I will be absent tomorrow, and Congressman Keene is our vice chair for the Government Operations Committee, and he will be chairing that meeting.
Thank you. Congresswoman Redcorn.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to notice that the Education Committee will meet tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m.
Thank you. Congresswoman Stabler.
Thank you, Speaker. I move to appoint Dr. Robert Warrior to the editorial board as the alternate appointee of the Osage Nation Congress.
Second.
Motion and a second. All of those in favor signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, say no. Thank you. That motion will allow for this branch to send Dr. Warrior the packet, and then we will get it back time certain, and we'll move from there. Thank you, Congresswoman. Congressman Hamilton?
Motion to adjourn until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Second?
Motion and a second. All those in favor of adjourning till 10 a.m. tomorrow signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, say no. Thank you. We're adjourned.
Hey, Billy?
Yeah.
On Friday, we're going to run into the Osage News section and editorial board section. Shannon is sick, and